What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, and I am going to react to the final trailer for the Michael Jackson biopic coming out in less than 3 weeks. We are almost there. We are in the fourth quarter. We are in the finals. It is time. It has been such a privilege and such a blessing to watch this movie literally get made from, like, we saw this movie from the ground up when they announced the cast, when we found out Jafar was playing his uncle, and we are here. It's kind of crazy and bittersweet, like how I remember that time, and no pun intended, but I remember when he initially got cast, when he first got cast. I remember when he first got cast, and I was like, oh yeah, he has to be, like, it was perfect. I was like, oh, they went to the blood. They cast someone who could go in and, you know, seek that knowledge. Jafar has been a guy that I've been fascinated by, simply from the fact that he has those mannerisms from his father, Jermaine, but he also has a little bit of Michael in him just naturally, and just hearing the stories about, you know, when they would hang out from time to time, and, you know, just seeing him talk about his family and how he talks about his approach to Michael. Like, he basically trained for this role for about 4 years, because they said he had to earn it before he even got cast. So they had to know that he was able to be Michael before they were like, yeah, you got the role. So it's just been, you know, an honor to just watch this guy do his thing. And this is only the beginning for his career. He's gonna do many more great things after Michael. This is just, you know, it's funny because people, how big can you get with Michael Jackson? But I think he can do bigger things, and I'm just happy to see his rise to fame, and he's gonna do perfect. We've already seen Billie Jean, Motown 25, just a glimpse of that performance, and he nailed it, man. There's just certain things with Michael Jackson that you have to get right, in my opinion. And I think the first thing Jafar looked at was the mannerisms before he even looked at the dance moves. You know, it's easy to copy Michael Jackson's moves if you really are a natural gifted dancer and a skilled dancer. You know, you can always become skilled at dancing, but I think Jafar really took it to a different level with certain mannerisms that only Michael Jackson can do. And with that, like, Motown 25 performance, I really thought that was Michael Jackson for like a split second. I was like, is that Mike from a different angle? It was just awesome, and just reacting to that was just like, I fell in love all over again with that performance. They basically said we're gonna end with the bad tour, so I'm trying to figure out how much of the third act is going to be bad. We know we're going to cover the Jackson's era. We're going to cover Off the Wall. I don't know if we're going to do necessarily, I don't know if we're going to cover a lot of Destiny or Triumph era, but I assume they're going to, like, skip over, like, Jackson 5 is probably going to be like the first 30 minutes, however the runtime is going to be. You know, we don't know what the final runtime is, but they're definitely gonna do Jackson 5. That's a really important time, and then we're gonna probably skip over to, like, Off the Wall, and then, you know, probably when Mike, you know, got snubbed at the awards, and then we're gonna start to see how his process was before Thriller, and then we're just Thriller onward is gonna be like a big chunk of the movie. And I'm really excited for that victory tour. Like, man, we was, you know, when we saw the victory tour in 4K and we saw new angles, new moves, you know, like, I didn't even know he was doing a tap dance like how he did it in Smooth Criminal in '84. That was interesting. That was a new angle, and it was just fun to see that side of Michael Jackson that I haven't seen, and see that clear footage, because most of the victory tour is in like 480p, so it's really choppy, and it needs to be updated. And I hope that they can find a solution and start to drop more concert footage and tour footage. I want to see more from the bad tour. Certain concerts be updated, but the victory tour definitely needs, I want to see that. I want to see more victory tour footage that is in 4K. It's just they have that attention to detail, man. I can't wait to hopefully they do Heartbreak Hotel victory tour We saw him with the Billie Jean Victory Tour fit, so that was accurate. They're gonna do Wanna Be Starting Something. I feel like this is gonna be the biggest biopic of all time. I think this is gonna be an adaptation that people run back to. This is gonna make a lot of money at the box office. This is Michael Jackson, and I feel the love and I feel the care that they're bringing with this project, with this film. And Jafar Jackson, you know, shout out to Jafar Jackson, man. I think he's gonna be in the running for, I'm gonna say it, I think he's gonna be in the running for Best Actor in 2027. I think he's gonna put on a performance that people are gonna be mesmerized with, and it's just gonna be amazing to re-experience Michael Jackson all over again. I was unfortunate. I'm fortunate to be alive, but I really wish that I could have been alive during Michael Jackson in his prime, at the peak of his powers, because just hearing stories about how he did what he did and changed the world, I get jealous. I really do get jealous, because people really got to experience something that is never going to happen again. Like, Michael Jackson is one of one, and we get to be in that theater just celebrating music and celebrating the life of a humanitarian. So I'm talking too much. Let's get into this final trailer for the Michael movie. Tickets are on sale, y'all. We are almost there. Get your tickets. Let's go.
Just have all these songs in my head.
Okay. All right.
Just gotta get them out.
Wow. Thriller. Iconic. Victory Tour, let's go. Come on. Saw a little bit of Bad too. Bad tour fit. Oh!
I'm just getting started.
Okay, don't stop till you get enough.
There's no
Bubbles, what's up?
This is what I was put on earth to do.
Yes.
I knew you were different the moment you were born.
Wow.
You let your light shine into the world.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
You are the greatest of all time.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Thriller. Ooh. Oh, yes. That was the Bad tour. Oh, yes. I love that. I love that. Ooh, man. Wow. We just got a lot more new looks. It was kind of the same. It was kind of the same flavor as the spots that we've seen before, but we definitely got different angles. I think it was a different shot from the Victory Tour. We got more of that Victory Tour Billie Jean fit, and then he was like, when he said, "I love you," like that. Just Jafar really studied his uncle. He studied his uncle, man. It's gonna be good. I can't wait for that Victory Tour. And I think we saw him and his dad having that tension. I don't think we've seen that ever. It's gonna be the first time we see an actual depiction of what actually went down when he said, "This is our final concert as a group." When he finally said he wanted to go away from the group, and when he announced it on tour, and we only saw that in the footage of the Victory Tour. We're actually gonna see a scene, and it looks like Joe wasn't too happy about that, because he wanted to continue on and keep that family unit and that family bond there, but Mike wanted to obviously go solo, rightfully so. And yeah, it has gonna be some tension there, and that's gonna be the drama. So I think that's gonna be the dramatic thing about the movie, is he wants to be doing his own thing, and his family kind of is like, well, we were always a group, and that's a lot of MJ fans know about that story already, but it'll be cool to see it recreated. And because Jackson's American Dream stopped at the Victory Tour, so we really didn't get to see post Victory Tour, which made sense because that's when they disbanded. I always wanted to see Wiley Draper's take on Bad, but we didn't get to see that. So Jafar gets to do a little bit more, and and they've said that, yep, like they've said it's going to end at the Bad Tour. So I really hope that we get a part 2, because I always said, like, Michael Jackson, his life was so unique that you can't do his life. You can't do a biopic in one movie. It's not going to work. He has too much he's done. He literally has the biggest album of all time. He started the Super Bowl performance. He literally is the reason why the Super Bowl performance is what it is. So you can't, if you're going to do a Michael Jackson biopic, I need to see that. I really want to see, and to keep it in this movie, I want to see Smooth Criminal. I want to see a recreation of Smooth Criminal, because that is the best music video of all time. I think Smooth Criminal is a better video than Thriller. Thriller is iconic. It's the most iconic video, but the best video, I think, when Mike really flexed his muscles and really became like legend. Like, Thriller made him a superstar, Bad made him a legend. I think Smooth Criminal, when he did the lean, and he was doing, when he was like, it was literally like a movie. Like, I know Thriller was a movie, but Smooth Criminal was a movie. And those of you that know, man, Moonwalker, that tape, that VHS, Moonwalker, when he turned into a freaking when he turned into a car and then turned into a spaceship, like, that was like, as a kid, that was like, this dude is legendary. I've never seen anything like that. Like, he was a car and then turned back into his regular self, and then he had the vanilla suit inspired by Fred Astaire, and then he does what he does in the Smooth Criminal, and it was just so cool to see that, and how he was just flexing. Like, that was just I think it's the best video on the lean. Like, everybody thought he had strings attached to himself, and we find out he has anti-gravity shoes. Like, who thinks of that? He was a genius, and I think Bad. I really want to see them cover a lot of that, and I'm hoping that they really do the Smooth Criminal video, because that is my favorite video of all time. I don't think anybody has topped that yet, and hopefully we get, I want to see a little bit more Billie Jean even during the Bad Tour, because I really like how he evolved his Billie Jean performance in the Bad era, and obviously in the Bad era he evolved his dancing anyway. So it's gonna be cool to see Jafar take those bits and pieces from each era and have to do a certain move from a certain era. Like, he has to do off the wall era moves and then have to train to do Thriller era moves. And it's certain things that Mike didn't do yet until the Thrad era, 85, 86, going into 87. And then 88, he kind of polishes his dancing. I really want to see how Jafar kind of has to limit himself, because Michael Jackson always added something to his arsenal in each year. Like, he was never a stagnant performer, and it's gonna be cool to see Jafar kind of recreate that stuff that Mike did. And yeah, I think this is gonna be one of the best movies of the year. I don't really see it disappointing me. I'm really excited about this. This is a dream come true to just witness this kind of art on screen. We're gonna obviously see this in IMAX. Oh man, we are so here. I am so happy. Michael Jackson, we are here, y'all. And yeah, we're gonna keep whatever clips they drop. I'm gonna continue to react to them and drop them, and whatever trailers they drop another trailer. I'm assuming this is the last one, this final trailer, but if they end up just wanting to drop a clip, I will try to post this on YouTube as well. I'm gonna keep react to it and getting this out for you guys, because this is, I'm here as a fan, and I'm just excited for this movie. So without further ado, if you enjoyed this reaction to the final trailer for the Michael Jackson movie, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It goes a long way. Stay focused, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.